Hey guys, Connor with Sommify here. I'm going to teach you the Sommify method of deductive tasting, okay? We use 4 to 5 calls, really 4 for gameplay. The first one for both reds and whites is appearance, but we do it a little differently. For white wines, you can bring out your Sommify map. We go by color, and the 3 options are straw, yellow, or gold. So take your wine and hover it over the board and see if your wine matches up closer to the straw side of the board, to the left, to the yellow kind of in the middle, or to the right where gold is. For red wines, you're trying to figure out thick skin or thin skin. So do this. Put your fingers behind the wine. How well can you see your fingers behind or through the wine? Okay? So for thick grapes, it's kind of hard to see anything. With a thinner grape like a Pinot Noir or Gamay, you can really see some detail on your fingers. So just make your guess, which will put you on either side of the board here. Thinner skins over here, thicker over there. And that's how you make that call for appearance. Now for both these wines, for call number 2, we go by acidity. All right, acidity is the mouth-watering effect you get when tasting a wine. The more mouth-watering you find on the sides of your tongue or underneath your tongue, the more acidity it has. Think about biting into a lemon. If you've ever done that, I don't know why you would have. You're licking a lemon, you would get a lot of saliva. So if you taste your wine, you get a lot of mouth-watering, there's a chance it's high or moderate plus acidity.
Call number 3 for white wines is aromatic intensity. Put your nose in the glass. Do fruit aromas jump out at you? If so, they could be pronounced. If not, it could be a neutral grape like Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay, or Chenin Blanc.
For red wines, we are looking for tannin. All right, tannin is the mouth-drying effect found in all wine. It's the kind of astringent feeling you get when tasting certain red wines. They all have a little bit, but when you feel like you licking a wool sock, or the end of a cup of green tea, the last sip that's very mouth-drying, that is probably high tannin if you find that in your wine. Now the 4th call is New World versus Old World, separated here on your map, old up here, new here. Old World's basically Europe. Anywhere that had a castle in the 1500s is Old World. Europe versus everywhere else in the world. One of the best ways to figure out whether it's new or old is the fruit content. Who's driving the bus, they say. Is it fruit dominant? New World wines tend to have a lot more fruit up front. At the beginning, it's the first thing you notice, versus Old World wines that tend to have more, let's say, funkiness or earthiness for red wines, and maybe minerality. And then they still have fruit, but it could take a back seat. So those are your 4 calls.
Now that you made them, compare it to the grape characteristic card. Whether you're playing Beat the Somm, Beat Bacchus, or any other Sommify blind wine tasting game, this should really help you narrow down those potential grapes, regions, etc. But if you have any other questions, please feel free to call us, email us. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks so much, and cheers.